what happened that caused you to look for an instant messaging platform like BloomText?
Because I've worked at multiple facilities as well, I started to realize that 200 emails a day doesn't work as far as a couple of factors. One, it's not in real time. And we work in a field that is 99% reliant on real time, right? Like a hospital, right? Like law enforcement. Imagine if a police officer just emailed one another instead of using their intercom. There's 2 intakes happening outside right now. What if the intake lied about being sober for 2 weeks and goes into shock or seizure in that room? And I'm the clinical director. Are they going to email me? And people can say, yes, you can call them. You can always call, right? Calling is much better, right? But what if they call me and I'm super busy? Then they have to call the doctor. He's with the patient. They call the program director. That's me too. I have both jobs. You see what I'm saying? So why you have to have a group. You're messaging each other. You have a way of attaching forms. It's HIPAA compliant. And it also has an administrator, which is also huge in this field because sadly, the retention of staff is in and out. Somebody is terminated or somebody resigns, you take them off completely. They can't even go back in to read previous messages. So not only is that HIPAA compliant, that's privacy. That attends to all of the confidentiality pieces that we need.
So, you talked about how it enables the simplicity and real-time communication. What value does that bring to an organization? Like when an organization is doing those things?
What changes the organization with just Bloom is that it actually saves people's lives. The problem is that we don't know that. So if someone's dying, someone came in Narcan, and we're like, oh my God, thank you so much, you saved their lives. But how do you know Bloom hasn't saved 50 lives? We don't, right? Because we didn't see it. We didn't see it happen. Every little thing that you talk about in real time saves lives. Because what if a client goes to the wrong house and says, oh, you're at the wrong house. Client says, oh, I tried. So they leave, they go to Skid Row, they overdose and they die, right? There's chain reactions to things that just one conversation on Bloom can save. If without Bloom, there would be a lot more crisis and very, very tragic outcomes.
So what would you say to other clinical directors that haven't yet adopted a real-time communication platform?
As a director, your duty is to consistently enhance the clinical quality and the lives of your clients. So try things out. I'm not saying to forcefully choose Bloom, but I'm saying that listen to our conversation. And so to try Bloom out is something that you can't lose aside for your fear of change. And as a director, as a clinician, your job is to promote change. So you got to practice that as well. I use the word healthy ego a lot. The word healthy ego is required in this field. So I'm not promoting anything. I'm saying that this is almost required in a field with this kind of dynamics. I found Bloom years ago at Muse. I used it and it has been fantastic to us until this day.